On TikTok, a lot of people are saying that they are getting over the flu by putting a potato in their sock.
Yeah, so you just
sleep.
cut the potato in half, then you slice off 2 pieces and you put them on the bottom of your feet.
And it's
put
supposed to
socks
draw
over
the
them.
toxins out of your body.
Yeah, it like
Now it has to be like a sliced raw potato. It can't be like mashed potatoes or potatoes au gratin.
Yeah,
or it can't be the hash brown bowl from Waffle House. It can't be anything like that.
This is the Woody and Jim Show podcast, a daily recap of everything you missed.
Molly needs our help and hopefully your help too. So what's going on?
I was at the climb park in Murfreesboro, and, as I'm climbing up the wall, all of a sudden I feel hands on my butt helping me up the wall.
Oh, my God.
Is that a service they provide or is that...
Woody, don't.
Stop.
Okay, hands on your butt while you're climbing the wall.
Yeah, and I just hear this dude say to me, "Oh, I thought you could use a hand."
Oh, no.
Oh, so was this like a random guy?
No, because right after that, and just the creepiest voice, I heard, "Boy, oh boy, my brother's a lucky man." And I turn around, and to my horror, it was my boyfriend's older brother. And I've only met him one time, really briefly.
But he thinks he knows you enough that he can put his hands on your butt and say that his brother's really lucky to have you.
Yeah, the whole thing made me just feel weird and uncomfortable.
Totally.
I don't want to start drama. I know that my boyfriend looks up to his older brother. He idolizes his older brother.
And he's probably, if you confronted him or anybody, he would say "Oh, I thought you needed help, right? But you didn't ask for any help."
No, I was climbing. I thought I was doing a fine job climbing.
Right.
So I don't know. Do I need to tell my boyfriend about what happened, or is it possible it's all just a misunderstanding? So my best friend thinks that I definitely need to say something, but my sister says that I should just let it go. So I do not know what to do.
I feel like I have a very easy answer for you. Yeah, tell your boyfriend. This sounds really, really dramatic, but honestly, that's how most sexual assault victims don't say anything because they feel like they're going to get in trouble for the ones that are the victim. But he had no right to put his hand on your butt, no matter how well he knew you. It doesn't matter if it's your gay best friend.
Yeah,
he didn't have the right to do that.
Or if he said before he did that, "Hey, do you need some help?" And then when you say no thanks, then he keeps his hands to himself.
Yeah, so I'm yes, you have to tell your boyfriend 150%. And what he does with the knowledge is up to him, but at least you told somebody and you were able to get it off your chest.
Yeah. How long have you been going out with this guy?
A year and a half now.
Okay, so this is potentially serious.
Yeah.
This is a definitely say something thing. If he's going to be around in your life, you got to set the tone right now.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like even if you say something to your boyfriend, I feel like you need to encourage your boyfriend to say something to his brother. Because then if not, then it just feels like it was swept underneath the rug, and then it's just awkward at Thanksgiving and Christmas because then you both know what he did, he knows what you did, but then you never talked about it.
If you don't talk about it, it's just going to spiral and get worse and worse and worse.
Yeah.
Let's ask our listeners. They are so much wiser than we are. 615-737-9107, or you can use the TalkBack feature on the iHeartRadio app. Just hit the little microphone button. Should Molly tell her boyfriend that his older brother touched her butt at the climbing place?
Let's open this up to the group chat. Molly, whatever you do, I hope it works out well for you. And, definitely tell no matter what. But if anybody has any good ideas on how to do that, we'd love to hear them.
Well, good luck.
That'd be great.
Sandra in Nashville. So, a lot of people agree. What do you think?
Hi, this is Sandra.
Yes, Sandra.
Molly, unfortunately, I'm so sorry, sweet pea, but I think you definitely have to tell your boyfriend about that because if you don't, the brother may think you didn't mind and he may try something else again.
True. It could get worse and worse. He might get more aggressive as it goes
100%.
along.
100%. And especially if this is a serious relationship and you plan on being in this man's life for a while, you have to nip this in the bud.
Because you're going to see him in holidays and family reunions, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, who knows? It could be all the time.
Wow.
I'm just sorry she didn't get a chance to turn around and kick him when he did it initially.
That's what I would have done. I would have kicked him off the
thing. On the rock wall, they have that little bungee cord that holds you up.
Well, it wouldn't be
100%. That, she has to think about it. That was so disrespectful to his brother. and to her.
Yeah, totally.
Well,
It's
exactly.
not, don't worry about it, Pumpkin. Tell him right away. Tell him.
Okay.
So there you go. Sandra
All right.
says, don't worry about it, Pumpkin.
I like it. Thanks, Sandra. I appreciate it. You call again sometime.
You have a great day. Thanks. Chelsea's in Spring Hill. So what are your thoughts on Molly? Should she tell her boyfriend about this?
Hey, no, I'm definitely on team tell your boyfriend, and it gives me the heebie-jeebies. I would have turned around and kicked him too. But, I understand she's in an uncomfortable situation. Maybe not make a deal of it. Just say, hey, this is something that happened, and it made me feel uncomfortable. It could have been totally innocent, but I was uncomfortable with it. Be on my side if something happens again. Help me stay aware of it. Just if it happens again, keep your eye out for it, because it definitely made me uncomfortable. Maybe we need to speak to him together. Something like that. So it's just not awkward.
I agree, Chelsea. I feel like there needs to be like a sit-down conversation of them two together of like, hey, this happened.
If you're going to have a long-term relationship, you got to set the ground rules. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Exactly.
Good way to put it.
Yeah, no kidding. All right. We got Joe in Nashville. Hey, Joe.
What's up?
Now, you have a slightly different take on it, like of the reason why her boyfriend's brother did that.
So if you look at it, it's actually more signs of a type of a predator. So what he's doing is he's testing her to see what he can and can't get away with. So if they do get married or get serious, he can try to have an affair with her.
That's kind of what Sandra was kind of hinting at too. Yeah,
he was trying to test her.
Right. If she doesn't say anything, then maybe in his sick, twisted mind, he thinks it's okay.
Yeah, like well, I guess she let me do that. What if I do this? That kind of thing.
And it could have been an accident. Most likely not.
I mean, not with him saying, "Oh my God, my brother's such a lucky man." That is not an accident in my mind.
Yeah. Right. People have tried to use the "I accidentally touched her butt" defense in the.
It doesn't work.
If it's genuinely an accident, that's when you say, "I am so sorry. I did not mean to do that. Like I apologize 100%."
Yeah.
It's the comment that pretty much nails this as like a predatory act. Like if he said first, like, "Hey, do you need help?" and she said yes, and then he tried to do something that there might be a way out of this for him, but he didn't do any of that.
No. And he said, my brother is so lucky.
Yeah.
As he had his hands on her butt.
Joe, thanks so much. We appreciate the call.
I have a conspiracy theory. It's not necessarily a theory, but like a hypothetical question. Like, what if this was a scenario that maybe, just maybe, her boyfriend didn't fully trust her, so her boyfriend put his brother up to it to see how she would respond to the situation.
Well, if that's the case, then she should have kicked the brother-in-law, and then while he was spinning on his rope, she should have just lowered herself and kicked her actual boyfriend.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you're testing me because you don't trust me, you don't need to be with me anyways. But I'm just saying maybe that's a different scenario of he doesn't... Maybe there's some sort of infidelity in the past.
Maybe there's something we don't know about.
No, that's true.
Yeah, that maybe he's testing her, but also no. I mean, it's disgusting.
Yeah, it's
but
just
maybe
wrong.
It's like a different aspect of it.
She didn't mention it, but I'm assuming her actual boyfriend was not there.
Didn't sound like it.
Yeah,
wasn't below him.
Okay, now Bianca's on the line in Hendersonville. So what are your thoughts on how she should tell her boyfriend about this?
Hey, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
So
Hello.
I actually, and this is going to sound so cliche, but I actually use a 3-phrase conversation when I'm bringing up like awkward situations and confronting someone or talking to someone.
I like this. This is good. This is helpful for everybody.
It's feel, felt, and found. So if you feel comfortable talking with your boyfriend about it, which you should be able to talk to him about this, you could say something along the lines like, I feel like there's something I need to tell you. I feel very comfortable with you in telling you this, and I'm coming to you first about it. And I found that it was a little awkward, and I found that if this doesn't get out in the open and you don't know about it, it could cause, future issues. And this really made me, I felt very uncomfortable. So that's why I'm coming to you about it. So it kind of validates your feelings and why you're coming to him about it. And I think that in many situations, it does help to kind of use that feel, felt, found. It seems very cliche, but honestly, you're so validated to talk to him about it and to get it in the open. And I think if you just talk to him, and as long as he's open to that communication and you go to him, he should understand.
Bianca, are you a therapist?
You should be.
No, just many years in HR, but also it helps in personal relationships. It really, really does.
Because next time I have a question, I'm calling you directly.
And I think you're the first person from HR that's not named Karen. Good job.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I like it. The feel, found, felt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
That's a
good.
good
In
system.
any order, no particular order, right? Because it's all important.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's great. Thank you, Bianca. We
Yeah,
got
appreciate
smart
you calling.
listeners.
Yeah, hope that helps.
Trending. Here's what's trending this morning with Woody and Jim on 107.5 The River.
Brought to you by Mark Spain Real Estate. Over the weekend, remember the story about the Tesla that drove off a cliff in California, plunged 250 feet, and everyone survived, even though the car was just a big mass of metal.
Yeah.
And they were able to rescue everyone. It was a husband, his wife, and 2 little girls. And now, the disturbing thing is, now that they've all been safely rescued, is they seem to think some of the things indicate that he did it on purpose.
Yeah.
That he drove off the cliff intentionally. Mm-hmm. So, wow.
He's been arrested on murder charges of trying to murder his family.
That's disturbing.
That is
Yeah,
messed
it's
up.
really
disturbing.
scary.
Yeah, what
wow.
a weird story.
Yeah, it really is. Zach.
Well, even weirder story is, Dr. Pimple Popper, like super famous all over TV and TikTok.
I can't watch that.
Well, now you can apparently it's the latest TikTok trend of hashtag cat pimples, and it's videos of people popping the pimples on their cats' faces.
Oh, God.
Cats, they got hair all over their face.
So it's specifically the Sphinx cat that has no
the
hair.
one that has no hair.
It's all
Oh.
just skin.
Okay, that's
and it's
clickbait.
showing like videos of them like popping the pimples around their mouth and on their nose.
Oh, that's gross.
Yeah, but veterinarians are saying that yes, the Sphinx cat does develop pimples, but popping them can make their acne even worse or lead to an infection. So if you have a Sphinx cat, do not pop their pimples. Let them live their pizza face life, okay? Let them thrive.
Go let them live their hairless life somewhere.
Yeah, the videos are horrifying.
They are. I know. Mostly ladies love the pimple
know.
popper stuff.
That's
Yeah.
I can't look at it.
It's
My wife does.
terrifying. Jim, what you got?
So, finally, there's going to be a Buc-ee's convenience store in the Middle Tennessee area. Usually you have to go to like Cookeville or
There's one
Chattanooga.
in Crossville, too, yeah.
Crossville, Knoxville. But Murfreesboro is getting a Buc-ee's.
Murfreesboro gets everything
They
first.
get all the nice things. It's coming the summer of 2024.
Oh, so we still have a year and a half.
A year and a half.
Yes. But, if you're not familiar with Buc-ee's, they are a destination for people, not just a place you stop on the way to someplace else.
Yeah, my girlfriend Melissa and I just drove out there to check it out since there was such hype out in Crossville.
Yeah.
So, they have everything from famous jerky and 1,000 gas pumps, some of the cleanest bathrooms. And they also, they have a food court in the middle where they make
barbecue. And they have a big celebration every time when we barbecue. It's a redneck wonderland.
You know I love gas station food, so I need this to come here stat so I can judge it against my shell on Broadway.
You need to make the trek.
I don't have the date, but Clarksville is supposed to get one too at some point.
Thanks for tuning in, Woody and Jim Show, 107.5 The River. Like many people across this great land, we have been victimized by Instagram.
Oh, man, they show you that you look at one thing for half a second and they realize,
Ooh, you like this.
This is something we're going to show you every other post. You'll never see what your friends posted, but we're going to show you this jacket that you love.
You can buy. Yay!
Yep.
And we all got sucked in.
Yeah, it's easy to do.
What recently grabbed you? Zach, you're the worst on Instagram.
I buy everything that they send me an ad for.
Do you
Everything.
really?
Almost everything. I bought suitcases that are trash. I bought that inflatable duvet cover that never showed up.
Yeah,
took
the
a
one
year
that was
and a
going to would make your bed automatically for you.
Yeah, the last one I bought was those the Bandu strips that go on your feet to help you detoxify while you sleep.
Supposedly sucks the toxins out of your body.
those
Yes.
are on the way, supposedly.
Yes, I also bought you guys your Christmas presents from an Instagram ad.
The very inappropriate socks.
Yeah, those actually showed up, and they're great.
I'm wearing mine today. If you follow me on Instagram at Radio Woody, you can see the Big Sock Energy.
Yeah, they're interesting.
There's something.
There should be warnings.
Jim, what is the last thing that Instagram duped you?
Oh, I got sucked in a week ago because, I love a really small wallet, And
Oh, yeah.
I don't like the wallet that I have. It's a little too big. Like, if you could make a wallet this size of like a microchip, I would buy it.
So you want a little Barbie wallet.
So I got it's like a little metal wallet, and you press a button, and like the credit cards and all that stuff go.
Oh, they slide out. I've
They
seen
slide
that.
out, yeah.
Ooh.
And I saw that ad 50,000 times, and I finally
You finally gave in. Yeah.
Has it showed up yet?
No. all the things we're saying, usually within 3 to 4 days.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's been like 10.
Or decades.
Yeah.
Days, decades, something like that. Yeah.
Woody, how'd they suck you in?
This happened yesterday. The internet obviously knows I love Batman, so they showed this to me, and I bought it. It was only like $9, but I got some Batman metal tire valve stem cap covers.
Oh, to go on your car?
Yeah, that have like Batman logos on them.
So the only time you'd ever see them is when you're putting air in your tires?
Yeah, or they're for other people to enjoy.
Are they black?
They're black with a little Batman logo.
See,
I mean,
they're black anyway.
I was able to go in for just $9.
if that sparks joy in your life, Woody, I'm proud of you.
They were $9, but I think they're going to give me about $11 worth of happiness.
Perfect.
So that's really all we can ask for out of life, don't you think?
Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are really milking this leaving the whole royal family thing because first they had the Netflix documentary, which I watched, and it was actually really good.
And the Oprah special.
And now Prince Harry has a memoir coming out on Tuesday. It's called Spare. And I guess some excerpts were actually leaked from the book, and one of them includes a physical altercation with Prince William, who it was all about Meghan Markle. Because,
so they had an actual fight about
like
it.
in a physical fight.
Wow.
Because I guess Prince William was calling Meghan Markle like rude and abrasive and like hard to work with. And so I guess the confrontation then escalated because Prince Harry is now saying that Prince William called him a name. He grabbed me by the collarbone, ripped my necklace, and he knocked me to the floor. And he landed on the dog's bowl, which cracked under his back, and then cut like a bunch of pieces cut into his back from the cracked water bowl.
Yipes.
Yeah. So it's a lot. I'm intrigued. I'm not going to read the book. I'm just going to be completely honest with you. I'm intrigued to see what people have to say about it. Like, give me a SparkNotes version, and I'm in.
Yeah, boy, like fighting as adults. I mean, obviously, brothers fight when they're young.
Yeah.
But, while they're both married, and this is just within the last few years, that's pretty shocking.
I'm interested to see what this book does to their relationship because Prince Harry a couple days ago was saying that he wanted a relationship back with his dad and Prince William.
Doesn't look like that's going to happen.
Yeah, now you're releasing a memoir with all of this stuff in it. I'm like, I don't think this is going to happen.
It's kind of a tough ask right now.
Yeah, so we'll see. If you want to see all of the other leaked excerpts about the book, it's called Spare. It comes out on Tuesday. All the deets are up on our website at 1075theriver.com.
Woody and Jim Show, 1075 The River. Thanks so much for tuning in. Of course, Southwest Airlines still reeling after the big old snafu they had over the weekend.
Yeah, that was so bad. People just stranded for the holidays and didn't get to dance competitions, entire teams.
They were stuck all over the country for days, and some people still are.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, you've seen those pictures of all the luggage piled up that, it just looks insane.
There's thousands upon thousands of bags that people are just missing. And yesterday I saw a bunch that Southwest is finally starting to mail people's luggage to their house and then offering them 25,000 points to go fly somewhere else.
Which is the least they can do. That's
the least they can do.
True.
Yeah, and I love Southwest, but they really screwed up. But you talked to us yesterday. You told us, and I've read this in other places too, that it was a technical issue.
Right. Something about their seating technology.
Their software would not let them fly the plane. Pilots were offering to fly these planes that were just parked at the airport, but they couldn't because the software wouldn't let them even start the plane.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, you think, okay, that's an excuse. Maybe they just, blah, blah, blah. Believe that story because I read an article last night that made me go, oh my God, how are all the airlines operating at all?
Yeah.
Okay, because their technology is so old. Okay, for anybody that's under, we'll say, the age of 40, you're going to have to Google, what is a floppy disk?
Oh my God, really?
Yes, a floppy disk. It's kind of like a flash or thumb drive.
It's kind of like
the 80s. Okay,
it holds just a little bit of data.
Super old technology.
Oh, it looks like a very, very, very thin CD disc. Like something you would buy an old CD
inside of case.
Yeah.
And, they're really cheap technology. I read that there's a company still making those all the time, and these have been gone since the 80s.
Yeah, totally.
I thought, but their only customer, virtually, besides somebody who's like a hobbyist,
right,
fixing up super old computers, they buy them at the airlines. The computers that all of the airlines use,
they're all using floppy disks,
are so old that they're using these discs from the 80s.
I literally have never heard that word before once in my life.
A floppy disk?
A floppy disk? And they don't even look floppy. They have like a hard exterior case.
I know.
Well, if you wave it around, it'll be a floppy.
Yeah.
Shake it like a Polaroid picture.
I know. If you're under a certain age, you're going like, floppy disk. I think I saw an ad for pharmaceuticals saying, like,
right. If you are suffering from floppy disk,
see your doctor.
Yeah, go to the men's clinic.
Yeah, it looks like a super small, thin VHS tape, basically.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, somebody should correct that. Somebody should angrily fax them or something.
On it.
Sorry, we haven't upgraded to fax machines yet at Southwest.
Right. All the airlines are their email address is like American Airlines at AOL.net.
Now we play Gender Wars, Man Against Woman, brought to you by Genesis Diamonds.
It's time for men and women to answer questions for Gender Wars.
All right, for the ladies in the audience, we have Raquel in Hendersonville. Good morning, Raquel.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Good luck. Speak up good and loud for us. And for the guys, we have Matt in Murfreesboro. Hey, Matt.
Good morning.
Hello.
Okay, let's do a get acquainted question. Starting with Raquel. If you could have an extra body part, what would you want?
I would pick another eye for the back of my head.
Oh. So you see behind you.
Good call.
Yeah, you could be in traffic and not have to turn around. And
it's like a rear view mirror built in.
Exactly.
Of course, it could be painful getting haircuts.
Yeah.
True. Think about that.
Matt, what about you? If you could have an extra body part, what would you want?
I would say ears because my wife's always telling me that I cannot hear.
Oh,
maybe that's.
Do you not hear, or you just don't hear her?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I wouldn't say anymore.
Yeah.
Because this will end up on the podcast and she'll be able to check it. Okay. You each have a screw you can use. If you don't know the answer to a question, you can yell out screw and make your opponent answer.
Here we go, Raquel. We start with a multiple choice question for you. In the movie Glass Onion, do the gang call themselves the demeanors, the disruptors, or the influencers?
Disruptors?
Yeah.
Disruptors is right. Good job.
Correct.
Okay, Ricky's out today, and Zach's got your questions, Matt.
All right, Matt. Is Sam Asghari Britney Spears' second, third, or fourth husband?
What was the options again?
Second, third, or fourth?
Sorry, out of time.
You ran out of time, but it was number 3.
Number 3.
No points there. It's Raquel's lead.
All right, Raquel. Thomas and Martha Wayne are the parents of what superhero?
Superman?
No, the other one, Batman.
Batman.
Oh.
Okay, it's still 1-0. Matt, you have a chance to tie it up.
Matt, Garnier Fructis shampoo comes in what color squeeze bottle?
Green.
It is green.
You tied it up. Good job.
It's the last set of questions. Let's see what happens.
Raquel, Bowser and Petey Piranha are villains in what video game series?
Super Mario Brothers?
Yes,
Yeah.
Mario Brothers. Very nice.
All right. Okay,
Good job.
pressure's on you, Matt. Got to get this one to at least send it into overtime.
Okay, Matt, there's a TV show called Girl Meets Farm. What cable channel is that found on?
Oh, Fubo or?
No, we thought you were going to get it right with the first syllable, but
It's the Food Network.
Food Network.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that means Raquel's our winner.
And guess what, Raquel? You're going to be playing beer pong with the voice of Post Malone.
That's right.
It's Post Malone's World Pong League, and
Yes.
it's literally this insane beer pong game.
Okay. Okay, well, Matt has hung up in anger, so
that's too bad.
We'll welcome him back sometime when he calms down.
Kel, you hang on the line. You're going to get this beer pong game with the voice of Post Malone, who gives you tips and tricks.
Keep missing? Okay, thank you.
Stop sucking.
Thanks for tuning in. Now, Zach, you're always complaining about having no money, but what did you just spend money on?
Well, I decided to treat myself a little bit. And
Treat yourself!
Yeah. I have 2 golden retrievers, George and Emily, and we have a fenced-in backyard.
Yeah.
It's pretty small, so their poop, they're large turds.
They are big dogs, and they make big poop, yeah.
In a small yard.
In a small yard. And I just cannot physically get myself to get out there and scrape the poop into a pooper scooper. It makes me nauseous, and I gag. So I hired a company to come clean up the dog poop in my backyard once a week.
So when you say you got a new pooper scooper, you're talking about a human.
I got a human
not
pooper
an actual thing
scooper.
on a stick that you would pick up poop.
Yeah.
Or usually you buy robots to pick up after yourself. You have like 16 Roombas running through your house.
Oh my God, a Roomba that goes in your backyard and picks up dog poop.
That would be brilliant.
If somebody does that, they owe me a check because I just came up with that idea just now.
Instead, somebody comes to your house when? How often?
Once a week.
And how much do you pay them?
$16.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Is that it?
That's
How long
it.
does it take them?
They were there for like 20 minutes yesterday.
Yeah.
All right. So if you can get 2 houses near each other and you're getting the same for each, you're making $30-some an hour.
Yeah, not bad.
If you don't mind picking up.
If you don't mind, and
if you love what you do, you don't work a day in your life.
Exactly. I mean, I will say she was a very, very sweet woman. She came with dog treats yesterday. She took the dogs on a walk so she could get to know them.
Oh, that's nice.
And then when she came back, she started telling me about the other clients that she has, and I'm like, oh my God, I have a celebrity dog pooper scooper.
Who does she scoop for?
She scoops for Kane Brown, for Thomas Rhett.
Nice.
And it's yeah.
Your name is up there with a bunch of lofty people. Well
I know.
done.
I'm like celebrity, and then me. So she's gonna feel really proud of that one. Yeah, that was a gift to myself around Christmas. I'm like $16 to not have to gag in the backyard picking up dog poop. Totally worth it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we are so becoming LA. They started buying up our houses. Now this is like an LA type service.
Now we have bougie
Very much so.
dog pooper scooper people.
Well, here's the real reason, because I'm getting a hot tub in my backyard, and I was like,
another bougie thing.
That is very bougie. But I was like, I don't want to sit in my hot tub and have to smell the dog poop, or I don't want to have to go out there and pick it up before I relax in my hot tub. So I might as well have someone pick up the poop and then
have the servants do it.
What you need to do? You need to be in the hot tub drinking champagne while this lady picks up the poop.
I would feel so bad.
Hey, Margaret, you missed a spot.
Warmer. You're getting warmer. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. I would feel so bad. I could not do that. But I was like, let me relax on the patio.
Okay, so now when she scoops it,
yes,
what does she do with it? Does she put it in her truck or something?
Yeah, so they actually have like
a special takeaway place?
It's a takeaway service that they take the poop with them and throw them in their own dumpsters.
Okay.
Or you could pack them in boxes for, porch pirates.
I mean, you could always do that.
Wow. Okay. Woody's just like, he's coming up with business ideas left and right.
I'm an idea guy.
You could recycle the dog poop for old boxes and put them up there for porch pirates.
I'm like a poor Elon Musk. Come up with ideas.
Trending. Here's what's trending this morning with Woody and Jim on 107.5 The River.
Brought to you by Mark Spain Real Estate. Well, this is just adorable. There was a walrus named Thor that showed up in the harbor of Scarborough, England. And apparently, Thor had been there for a while. He was very popular with all the residents. Tourists come to see Thor.
Of course he is, because he's adorable.
And I guess they decided they were going to cancel their New Year's fireworks because they knew it might disturb Thor the walrus.
Aww.
It's like, it's like your dogs get upset when you do fireworks and that kind of stuff.
Right.
Same thing with the walrus. They didn't want to give him undue stress.
That's very thoughtful. I'm glad they thought of Thor before traumatizing him.
I'm really surprised that they canceled a big thing like that. But, good for them.
Yeah.
Thor means a lot to them, okay?
Zach, what you got?
So TSA has released the list of strangest items they caught in carry-on baggage in 2022.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
So going through the airport, and honestly, the top 10, most of them are handguns, but where they tried to get their handguns through. So
like where they hid them?
In a raw chicken,
Oh, God.
I stuck it inside of a raw chicken.
Oh, God.
Yeah, X-rays will never get through.
You shouldn't bring a raw chicken anyway.
Yeah. There was one inside of a jar of peanut butter.
Oh, my God.
There was a handgun inside of a PlayStation, like gaming console.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, so most of them are basically people trying to get their guns on planes and putting them in the most ridiculous things ever.
You shove your gun into peanut butter. What if you need to use it?
Is it ever going to work?
Right? Into raw chicken?
Yeah.
Guns
Yeah.
don't kill people. Salmonella
Yeah,
kills
so
people.
it just kills them slower.
So those are like most of the top 10 are all people trying to get guns in the most wild places
Wow.
ever. Just don't bring a gun on a plane.
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah.
legal.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, Jim, what you got?
So people think they know what AM and PM means when we're talking about time.
Yeah.
But most people don't, according to a viral video. So I want to ask you, do you guys know what AM and PM stands for?
Before the break, we were just talking about how we've never even thought about it, just accepted what it is.
Yeah, now that I think about it, I'm like, does it mean like almost morning, about to be morning? AM?
AM is almost morning?
Yeah, I don't know.
AM is the morning.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's not
Accurately morning.
Accurately? Oh, I like that.
Affectionately morning.
Incorrect.
I don't know. PM stands for Post Malone.
Weird, yeah.
Isn't that weird?
It is 8 o'clock, Post Malone.
He's a time traveler, and he went back to the 1800s and said, call it after me.
Yeah, a lot of people always thought it was like after midnight and pre-midnight or something like
That
that.
kind of makes some sense.
But it's actually Latin, and if you remember in school, you may have heard this, but you forgot about it. It's Latin for antemeridian, which means before midday in Latin.
Okay.
And PM stands for post-meridium, which means after midday.
Well, it's a good thing we settle on AM and PM because we couldn't all say that all the time.
Yeah, and why are we going after a Latin language? That's a dead language.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm changing it.
I don't. Write
Yeah.
somebody.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm on it.
Let's find us some ancient Greeks and yell at them.
I'm going to write a letter.
Tell the time travelers.
Woody and Jim in the morning, 107.5 The River. You may ask yourself, what is the shortest, most annoying sound there is?
There's so many annoying sounds, but what's like the shortest one?
Yeah.
Is my voice in the running for it?
No, because it goes on all day.
True.
That's true. That's not short
That's
at
even-
all.
Even when the listeners get a break at 10, we hear
We're
it
still
for the
hearing
rest of
it.
the
Yeah,
day,
we still hear it till about noon.
Accurate.
The most annoying, shortest sound in the world is this one. Could you hear it?
Oh, the fire alarm.
It's
the beep
the
of
smoke
a smoke
detector.
detector.
It's the chirp
Oh, yeah.
when the
oh,
batteries
my
are
God.
low on the smoke detector.
And then you have to go through the house and stand under them to find out which one is beeping.
Right.
That gives me cringes
Oh.
just
Yes.
hearing it.
Okay,
And
so
then you got to get a ladder and a 9-volt battery.
So here's what happened. Like last weekend is my alarms are all connected by wires. So like that's the way they built them in the house. So not only if the fire alarm goes off, like if there's a fire,
Right.
it sets the rest of them off.
Oh,
which
so it's
is-
like a domino effect.
So that like if you don't hear it, but like my house isn't big enough, but you wouldn't hear a smoke alarm.
You have like a big open space, too,
Yes.
so I'm sure the sound carries.
Right. So we don't care about that. But it also, if one of them starts chirping with this little sound right here, all of them start chirping, even if they're not like the battery's not low.
So you're like going into the birdhouse at the Nashville Zoo at Grassmere.
Yeah. So like you go to replace one and then it's still chirping. And then you replace the battery of another and it's still chirping. So here's what I did. I was so angry, the angriest I've been in a long time. And also because it drives my dog to like,
Oh, yeah.
he wants to run away.
Now I feel bad for you. If Wally's upset,
Right.
I'm upset.
Yeah, Zach was okay with you being upset, but
Yeah.
not Wally,
Exactly.
your dog.
No, my wife and the dog are hiding in the closet and he's hyperventilating and he's
Oh,
going
yeah.
crazy. Right?
High-pitched noises drive dogs crazy anyway, yeah.
So I bought on Amazon smoke alarms that are not connected because we don't need them in our house.
Right.
And they have a 10-year guaranteed battery.
Wow.
Oh, what kind of battery is this?
I don't
What kind of super science man from space battery is this?
They were a little more expensive, but still, they were only like $15-$14 a piece.
Worth your sanity.
I said absolutely worth it. I'm spending this money. I do not have to worry about this until 2033.
And you can live a decade without ever hearing that sound again.
Bro, I approve this Amazon purchase.
I am getting angry just thinking about this noise again.
So you install the new ones, and the only irritating sound you hear every day will be Zach.
Exactly.
Yes.
Eliminate annoying sounds one at a time. Can't get rid of me, though.
And I know when Zach's going to do it.
That's right.
I never know.
How long does your battery last, Zach?
Woody and Jim in the morning on 107.5 The River.
Jim, there's a story of a hero that's making us happy.
Yeah, somebody who was on the receiving end of a Tampa Bay quarterback's heroic gesture. Tampa Bay backup Blaine Gabbert. He is a quarterback, and he was jet skiing near Tampa Bay when a sightseeing helicopter crashed with 4 people on board.
Into the ocean, yeah.
Yeah, about 200 yards off of the shore. And luckily, the people that were in this crash landing, survived. But all, I guess, accounts say that the helicopters sink fast if they hit the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're super heavy.
Yeah. And so Blaine Gabbert and a couple of others were on jet skis and immediately went out to the helicopter and brought 3 of the 4 people ashore. I guess somebody from the Marines actually came and got the pilot back.
Oh, nice.
But the people that were rescued by Tampa Bay's Blaine Gabbert said that at least one of them was trapped in the helicopter for a minute underwater.
That is terrifying.
Before they could get free.
That's nightmare fuel.
Yeah, so it was a real emergency, and so what's making us happy this morning moment is these guys helping out on a jet ski, racing to where the danger was.
Yeah.
See, when I first heard that story, it said Tampa Bay Buccaneers quarterback. I thought, was it Tom Brady? And then I realized, Tom Brady ain't saving nobody. He can't even save his own career. What are you talking about?
Wow.
Ow. Burn.
Don't ruin a good thing, Woody.
No. Don't bring your
This is
haterade.
a positivity moment.
No, this is positivity adjacent is what I did. All right.
Okay. That's just making us happy.
And confused.
This morning with Woody and Jim on the river.
Of course, it's cold and flu season. On TikTok, a lot of people are saying that they are getting over the flu by putting a potato in their sock.
Yeah, so you just
sleep.
cut the potato in half, then you slice off 2 pieces and you put them on the bottom of your feet,
And it's
put
supposed to
socks
draw
over
the
them.
toxins out of your body.
Yeah, I was reading about it. You have 360 acupuncture points in
I
your
know.
feet. It's the most porous part of your entire body, so it pulls out the toxins from all of those
pores. They give you just a couple of real facts, and then they just tell you goofy stuff that some grandmother used to say who was lost her mind.
Yeah,
and
right.
Then,
Right after
now
we-
they're,
right
now they're
after
being
we-
recycled as TikTok hacks from geniuses.
Next on TikTok is going to be a grandmother about burying the placenta in the backyard.
Ew! No, but I have had
Traditions
friends
though.
try this before, and they
Okay.
woke up the next morning and they were like, I actually feel way better, and the potatoes actually did change colors.
Now, when you heard about the potatoes in the sock, you said, amateurs.
Yeah,
So-
well, because I bought these, they're called Bandu detox patches, which is supposed to help you feel better during cold and flu season. They have vitamin C, they have bamboo vinegar, and they're little patches.
Now, these are something you bought off of Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram got me again.
So, where do you put these patches on your feet?
Yeah, they
Wait,
look like the big
Which is it?
Band-Aids.
Do the feet leach stuff out, or do they pull stuff in?
They pull stuff out.
Okay, but what if you're putting those patches on your feet
Yeah.
with the vitamin C and all that stuff? How is it going in if it's pulling stuff out?
I would think the good stuff goes in, bad stuff comes out.
Yes, exactly. It's kind of like a
it's
recycle.
magical.
There's like a
breathes.
magnet in these little
It's
patches.
the
feet breathe.
circle of foot life.
Yo, I put them on last night, and they were black when I got up this morning.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? If you peeled a raw potato and put it into slices and set it on your dresser, it'd be black the next morning.
You think so? Okay,
Yeah.
let's
Oh,
do
wow.
a placebo.
You do it tonight.
See,
Okay.
Jim doesn't believe he's a flat earther.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Flat earther. Don't you call me a flat earther for me denying TikTok
Potato health technology.
whack health.
I say we do a placebo, one on your feet and one on the dresser.
I want to see pictures of
Yeah,
both
yeah.
at the beginning.
Okay.
And then after you take off your socks.
I want you to do it since you don't believe it, because I feel like even if
Well,
have
I'm
you
not
guys
ruining a
listened to
good
the
potato for that.
have
You're
you guys
already doing it.
Listen to the show long enough to know that even if I do this and I have photos and video evidence, I'm going to come in the next morning and Jim is going to be like, how do we know you didn't alter it? How do we know the blah, 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 blah?
Fake news.
Yeah.
There's only one thing I would say is like, okay, did you wash your feet before you put the potatoes on?
Do you want me to video myself washing my feet too?
Now it has to be like a sliced raw potato. It can't be like mashed potatoes or potatoes au gratin.
Yeah,
Or it can't be the hash brown bowl from Waffle House. It can't be anything like that.
Don't need to see the feet. Save that for your OnlyFans account.
I want to put mashed potatoes in my sock. That's how I'm going to do it.
Thanks for listening to and recommending the Woody and Jim Show podcast. Listen to Woody and Jim in real time every weekday morning on 107.5 The River, Nashville, or live on the iHeartRadio app.